if you're in a job situation and you're asked or told to sign your name to something that you think may result in some form of harm being done to you or others that should not be done, then you copy and use the following request as you reply. Request, and the title of your request will be, so you're making a request. You're not demanding anything.
Okay.
You're making a request. And it's called the request to delay signature. And you write, I hereby request a delay in signing the document as presented to me until such time as I have studied it and understood its meaning and its relationship to me in regards to my speech and action in the correct support of the production of justice, as directed by all of the applicable laws and valid legalities now in effect.
Wow.
And then you have a date, and then you have your signature. Always have a date and a signature on anything that you write, and anything that you receive from anybody else. Look for a date and a signature of someone. That way you can refer, 6 months later back to, well, when did this happen? Well, it's got a date on it.
Yes.
And this also has a person's signature on it who wrote it. And you want to use exact language that will have the most constructive effect. That's the way I see it. That's why I walked through. I read every word in this request. Now, a person on the air right now, I know you didn't get all of that, but in the rebroadcast or by getting the textbook for victims of racism, if you look on page 141, you will see the request to delay signature.
Yes.
Because sometimes people in a hurry, they want you to sign something on a job. Well, this happened, and this happened, and this happened. So they'll shove some paper in front of you, and they'll say, so you sign off on it here, because we have some problems here, and it involves you. And you are part of the problem. So you sign here. See, you make this request to delay your signature, and you hand it to whomever requested that you sign something. That's the first person you give it to. And if there's anybody else who says that they should have a copy of your request, be willing to give it to them. All you're doing is just telling the entire world, because that's how justice is supposed to be produced. You're telling everybody. Everybody who is supposed to be involved, either directly or indirectly, in whatever you're talking about or whatever somebody else is talking about that involves you. They want you. Somebody wants you to sign something. You don't understand what it is that they want you to sign, so you make a request to delay your signature. That's the first order of business.
Well, what if they deny your request?
What if they do what?
Deny your request.
Oh, well, then they can put that in writing.
Oh, whatever you do, get it in writing then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If they deny your request and you say you must sign it, they should put that in writing. And then you submit both things, both your request to delay your signature and the fact that you were overruled and told that you had to sign without understanding what you were signing. And that has to be in whatever they're demanding or requesting that you do.
All right.
And we're always talking about due process.
Okay.
We're always talking about the Fifth Amendment in the Northwestern Hemisphere.
Okay.
In other parts of the world, that might be a little more difficult,
okay.
would not?
All right.
But here in the Northwestern Hemisphere, under what they call the Constitution of the United States, they have the Fifth and the 14th Amendment.
Okay.
The Fifth Amendment is about due process. So what you're doing is just requesting due process.
That's all.
And that's all. You're saying, I don't understand what it is. I'm looking at something, but it's a foreign language to me. Okay. No one told me what these words mean. They just shoved a piece of paper in front of me and say, sign here.
Okay.
And I have no understanding of what I'm signing. So that seems to be. Now, you don't make a flat statement saying it's a violation of due process. You say it appears to be. that due process is in danger of being violated.
Okay.
Because you do not understand what it is you're signing.
And
it might be your death warrant. Who knows?